Welcome back. Today we are diving into a listing that, well, it seems to pull in two directions. Is it purely a secluded rural haven, or maybe one of the smartest commuter plays we've seen lately? We're looking at 16070 Burnley Road, that's in Barboursville, Virginia, zip code 22923. And importantly, if this property catches your interest, the listing agents you'll want to connect with are Mischelle Duprey and Georgia Duprey of Epique Realty.
Okay, let's lay down the basics first. It's a single-family home built back in 2001. We're talking 3 bedrooms, estimated around 1,928 finished square feet. The list price is $415,000. But I think, the real standout number for anyone listening is the lot size, a pretty substantial 5.89 acres.
Almost 6 acres. Okay, let's talk about that sanctuary idea because, especially in Central Virginia, finding the house isn't always the hard part. It's getting the land right. The description really paints this picture of a private sanctuary, a peaceful rural setting, over 5 wooded acres, that kind of land with road frontage, already zoned residential. That's a serious asset.
It is. And interestingly, the house itself seems designed for, well, practical comfort that fits that setting. It's all one-level living. You've got the 3 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms. There's a large open kitchen, looks like space for an eat-in area, but also a separate dining room for, maybe bigger meals or gatherings. Seems functional right out of the box.
But I'm noticing here it specifically says sold as is. So considering that, and the fact it was only on the market for, 10 days, that seems fast. Is it just the land scarcity pushing that urgency, or is there something else like potential hinted at?
I think it's definitely the potential, and you find it downstairs. There's a full basement mentioned.
Yeah.
And the listing is pretty direct, saying it could easily be finished to double your livable space. Now, for anyone looking to add value quickly, either as an owner or investor, that's the big flashing sign right there.
A full basement. Okay. That's significant square footage. And it mentions direct access to the backyard.
Yes, exactly. And that's key. It's not just, some dark, unfinished cellar. It already has a gas fireplace, which helps with climate control possibilities. And that direct backyard access, it really lowers the hassle factor for finishing it off. Think about moving materials in and out.
Mm.
Plus, finishing existing basement space is usually way cheaper per square foot than building new. So it's a real financial lever for customization.
Right. Makes sense. So, okay, you typically trade convenience for that kind of rural sanctuary feel. But the description seems to push back on that idea here.
It does, and that's kind of the clever part about this location. You get the quiet country living vibe, but he claims you're just minutes from amenities, and not just one town, but key spots in Charlottesville, Greene, Orange, and Madison County. That suddenly makes it viable for people who still need to commute or access different areas regularly. You're near hiking, historic sites, the local food scene. All that stuff is apparently pretty accessible without a huge time commitment every day.
Okay, so putting it all together for someone listening, the quick sale time, just 10 days, suggests this perfect canvas for your next chapter, as they call it, really needs a buyer who's decisive and ready to, well, make it their own.
Absolutely. So the big picture value here is pretty compelling, isn't it?
Mm.
You've got this rare mix, significant acreage, that peaceful rural feel, but also practical closeness to several counties. And then layered on top is that very clear, very immediate potential to basically double your living space by finishing the basement.
Right. It's sold as is and positioned as a canvas, with that huge basement being the main opportunity area. The speed suggests you need to act fast if it comes back or something similar appears. So here's something to think about. If you were the one buying this setup, knowing you'd need to invest in finishing that basement, would you prioritize creating, say, a dedicated secondary suite down there? Maybe for family, maybe for rental income. Or would you lean into making it purely specialized recreational space like a huge workshop, maybe an amazing home cinema focusing solely on enhancing your quality of life in the main home? What yields the most value to you? Something to consider.